Welcome back to some more battles. Today we are in the Love Cup and let's see if we can get some wins. So we're going to be using the Galarian Slowbro with the Medicham and the Alomomola. Really good lead here. Interesting. Our opponent is staying. Now we know why. They try to catch a move onto the Licky. That's fine because we're going to overfarm and switch into the Medicham. Medicham at this point looking for the farm down. Now that we know that it's Shadow Ball, we are going to have to invest a shield to get this farm down. Let's see if we end up doing this. Yes, we do. And now we have energy advantage and alignment. They go straight into their Clefable. We have to let this go. Ends up only being the Swift, so we can survive it. And now we're going to be able to fire off a Psychic, getting them into the low red, and now we have the most ideal matchup. Not only do we still have a shield, but we can tank one. They go for the Rock Tomb and it's not going to do anything. The Alomomola is just too much with their fast moves. Here they're going to fire off the Moonblast, not enough, and you can see we are able to get the farm down. So GG's to our opponent. Able to basically get alignment and maintain alignment throughout the match. The key was to win that Licky matchup. All right, Slowbro versus the Incineroar. We're going to switch out into the Medicham. They go into their Clefable, so looking like a hard counter right now. However, they only go for Swift, so the Swift we can tank easily. We fire off the Psychic, getting additional damage. Let's see what they throw here. Ends up being another Swift, so we're going to be able to force out energy or potentially get a shield. They elect to go for the double Swift, and now we can just farm down with the Slowbro. Slowbro with a little bit of energy advantage and is met with the Licky. Maybe they're anticipating the Medicham in the back. And that's unfortunately not the call because we do not have it. You can see right here, we are going to get a shield and the Brutal Swing. The Brutal Swing gets them into the red. They finally switch out into the Incineroar. We're going to be able to tank all these moves no matter what. You can see right there the Blast Burn, not effective, and now they realize their fate. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the Alomomola again. Right now just finding a lot of fire types in the back and getting the matchup we exactly need. Alright, we got the Slowbro versus the Ariados. The Ariados pretty spammy, so we're just going to let the first one go here. We can survive it. Lunge is neutral, and then we go into the Alomomola, and we get met with their own Galarian Slowbro. So at this point, we're going to do our best to grab a shield or even take this out. Another Brutal Swing is used, and we can survive that easily. We go for the Psychic here. This Psychic will get them pretty low, so they decide to shield. Unfortunately, we lose the CAP tie, and we're going to have to let that go, but we did grab a shield, and they're debuffed. Well, unfortunately, we do not get the farm down. So we're going to invest a shield here and keep all this energy to throw back at this Ariados. The Ariados can tank one. We have another one built up. This is not going to KO, but it's going to get him low that we can potentially farm down. This Ariados was kind of a core breaker, but they decided to go for the cross poison, and that is not enough. So now we see the Charizard. The Charizard is going to have to shield here or get a lot of damage, and we do get that last shield, and now we're in a good spot because Medicham with the shield versus this Charizard should be fine. Shielding the first one no matter what, because we will be able to get to the Psychic in time for the KO. So GG's to our opponent. able to come back from a horrible lead and get the Medicham to clean up the end game for us. I will say the Slowbro also did a ton of work in that last game. Okay, interesting lead here. The Alomomola is going to switch out and try to catching moves. So maybe they thought we were running Sludge Bomb, but we are running the Brutal Swing Surf version. So we have 2 built up. That next Brutal Swing does significant damage, but they do survive, and we are going to be able to maintain alignment. Here we anticipate the Medicham is going to be pretty good in the back, so we just matched them, and let's see what they want to do. We do have the health advantage. They had the energy advantage, and okay. Ends up being a very similar team. We're going to be able to fire off the Hydro Pump there, and that goes through, and that's a huge energy, or excuse me, health advantage for us. We can tank that Psychic easily, and now they're so low, all we have to go is for these Dynamic Punches. They shield the Dynamic Punch because they're extremely low. We're going to invest a shield here. We're either going to force out a switch or get the KO. They decided combo play, and we're just going to tank this as well. We survive it. We get the debuff, but we're going to dip out of here eventually. Dynamic Punch, significant damage. We farm down, and they realize their fate. So GG's to our opponent. Able to kind of wiggle out of that situation. Kind of a similar team, honestly. Just different order. Okay, interestingly here we have 2 better answers in the back, so we immediately switch out, and they have their own Medicham matched up against ours. They are running Psycho Cut though, so the Psycho Cut will be adding up, doing some decent neutral damage. However, we are going to be able to get to these Psychics as well. You can see they get to another Psychic. We can survive it. We're going to fire off this Psychic, and let's see if we can grab a shield. No shield, but we are able to deal enough damage to maintain alignment. And now we're going to have the matchup we want. We got the water versus the fire. Really, really nice for us. And then we're going to have the ultimate backline with the Slowbro versus the Scrafty. This is all but over unless they get like tremendous boost. Thunder Punch is used, but that is not going to be enough to take us out. So Surf is used, and they realize that they're not going to be able to win. So well played by us. Check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.